Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys had a great weekend. I hope you guys are having an awesome Monday so far. Happy Monday! Today's video is going to be another law of attraction video. You guys have been requesting them like crazy, so I wanted to film them and really just take it to the next level. We always talk about, beginners, law of attraction, what it is, and I'm going to briefly talk about that, of course, just catch you guys up for anybody that's new to the law of attraction or new to my video. Law of attraction enthusiast. I read about it all the time. I practice it in my everyday life, and I have my own law of attraction book that you can find on my website. So if you're new to the law of attraction, basically, just to sum it up quickly, I will put more of my law of attraction videos down below. Basically, it's just as simple as like attracts like. When you focus on something, you're going to see it more, or when you focus on something, you're going to do it more. Now, what you might not know about the law of attraction is whether you're aware of it or not, you're practicing it in your everyday life. It's just something that we do. It's not a religion. It doesn't take from religion. It's not something that you worship or anything like that. It's more of just the mechanics of how our brain works. If I tell you to look for a red Tesla today, chances are you're going to see a red Tesla because your brain is registered to look for a red Tesla. And the same thing with our everyday life. If we focus on that we're not in a good situation, that we're so overweight, that we don't like our life right now, we tend to see more bad things in our life. So before we get started, the ultimate goal of today's video, I just want to go over what's the point in talking about it and what we're doing today. It's to get you to achieve your goals faster. The things you can do every single day to achieve your goals. I hate the idea of waiting to do things, or I gotta get things in order before I could do them. I'm all about planning, but at the end of the day, to get things done faster, to get things done now, because life is short. We gotta take advantage of what we have now, and being alive now, and being motivated now. I like the idea of doing things today. Today is always better. It's always better to start now than tomorrow, or later, or next week, because we lose that momentum, and there's hairs going in my mouth. We lose that momentum, and we can't afford to do that. When you have a goal to get, we're going from point A to point D, not point B. We're not doing these little baby goals. We're doing big transformations, like weight loss, like finding soulmates, like a better job, like starting a family. Whatever your goal is, these are goals that I constantly see on my channel, so that's why I mentioned those ones, especially weight loss. We do lots of weight loss stuff on my channel, but these are big goals. These are big transformations. And if we can start them today, why wouldn't we, right? If we can start doing things every single day, why wouldn't we? That has been my new saying lately. I say that to my boyfriend all the time. I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do this today. Because why wouldn't I? That is my new motivator. I say that after everything now. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? And why wouldn't you? If you could start your goal today, why wouldn't you? So in the beginning of this video, there was a quote by Earl Nightingale, and I'm just going to read it again and talk about it again because that's where the formula came into play, and that's kind of who I based it off of. So the quote is, "Your rewards in life are in direct proportion to your service." So if you don't know who Earl Nightingale was, definitely look him up and listen to his stuff. He was great. He died, but his stuff is still on the internet. It's amazing. He was teaching people back in the day how to focus your mind on something in order to get your desired result. So it's very law of attraction based, even though he doesn't actually come out and say this is the law of attraction and whatever. It wasn't like that, but I can hear it and I can hear what he's saying, and I'm like, that's some law of attraction stuff. So with that quote, with his teachings, with his tapes, I've come up with, this is what works. It works for me personally, and I know it'll work for you guys as well. So definitely write that down. Service plus time equals your reward. So the service is what you're trying to do. What is it that you actually want to change, or what is it that you want to do? Do you want a new job? Do you want to lose 20 pounds? That would be in the service part. And then the plus time is, how are you spending your free time? What are you doing to get towards the service? What are you doing towards that goal? Following that equation, or whatever you want to call it, you're training your mind to focus on what it is you need to do to get that. We have so many thoughts during the day, right? We have doubt, we have fear, we have these bills need to be paid, I need to go to school, I need to study that. We have so many thoughts that go through our brain every single day. We can't help it. That makes us human. There's no way around it. But this teaches you, okay, I do have all these thoughts going on, but I also need to focus on one thing at a time. I need to focus on this, that even though, yes, those things have to get done, at the end of the day, I still need to focus on this because this is my goal and this is going to make me happy. And goals are good. Achieving goals makes us feel strong, it makes us feel empowered, it makes us feel good. But the problem is just how to focus on them. And I found that when I think of it like this, I can focus on them. So think of it with weight loss. Your service. It might be that you want to lose 20 pounds. So you have that in your head. I want to lose 20 pounds. You have to spend your time, the plus time part, in line with the service. Losing 20 pounds. So that might mean spending free time researching workouts to do and planning them out. That might be spending time researching meals and planning them out. And then actually cooking them and actually doing the workout. That's the free time part. It's also a good wake-up call as well, and sort of like a, hello, this is what's going on. So if you've been having problems losing weight, think about, well, how have you been spending your time? Because where you're at now is a reflection of what you've been doing. So I want to share some examples with you, that way you have a really good understanding of what I'm talking about, and maybe I'll mention something that applies to your particular situation. I know me, I learn with examples. I don't want to just hear like, okay, that's the theory and there's no example and that's it, run with it. No, I like to hear, okay, well, how would you use that in your everyday life and how can I use that? So this isn't like the nicest one, but this one kind of comes to mind when I think of this. We all have the friend that's on a budget or the friend that's trying to save money and they complain to you about money all the time, and then you see what they're doing, so that would be the service. They want a budget and they want to save money, but then they spend their time spending money all the time. I feel like we all know somebody like that, or maybe that's us, or maybe that's what we're doing at the moment, but I feel like that's something that comes up a lot. The same thing with love. I know people that want to find a lover, find a boyfriend, find a girlfriend, start a family, but in their spare time, not really making time for another person or living life like the way a family person would or the way somebody in a relationship would. So perhaps that's why they're not getting the outcome that they want, a relationship. You really have to think about what it is you want and what are you doing in your spare time, your free time, that aligns with that. And if so, then yeah, you're gonna get your desired outcome, you're gonna get your result. Every single person can achieve their goal, every single person. And you can apply the law of attraction to achieving your goal. The only thing is, you have to understand it goes beyond saying, okay, I'm gonna focus on this until I get it. You actually have to do stuff in your free time, and that's what people don't always talk about with the law of attraction. They say, just focus on it and it'll eventually come true. Well, yeah, that's true, but if you want it to work really fast and get it done, then you have to do something in your free time that aligns with what it is you want. If it's losing weight, which is something that I specialize on my channel, eating healthy, making meals, you have to spend time on it. You have to spend time working on it rather than complaining about it, because the more you complain about it, the more you put yourself in that situation and attract more of it, because you're complaining about it, you're down in the dumps, you're feeling negative, and you tend to attract more negative situations, more negative occurrences, because you're in that mindset, you're just focused on that. I'll say I really need to work out today, I skipped a few of my workouts, I really need to do something. The more I talk about it in my head, and the more I'm talking about how much I need to work out, I end up not working out. Do you do that? I feel like we all do that, right? Everyone does that. We make it such a big deal in our heads, and then we get down on ourselves, and then we get annoyed with ourselves, and then we don't do anything about it. So you gotta be a doer. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that it was helpful. Definitely let me know what you guys think of this video. Comment if you need clarification for anything I said, or if you just want to talk about things further, or if you want to share your goals and your story. I would love to hear. So I'll talk to you guys soon, and have a great day. Bye!